Why China built the secret artificial islands. China is again in the news. Now it is known worldwide that China is preparing for something bigger, and it keeps on doing things in secret. One more secret of China is revealed now, which is building artificial islands. But why? Well, it needs a detailed analysis, and here is this analysis. A top U.S. military commander said that China has fully militarized at least 3 of the several islands it has built in the disputed South China Sea, arming them with anti-ship and anti-aircraft missile systems, laser and jamming equipment, and fighter jets, in an increasingly aggressive move that threatens all nations operating nearby. The aggressive measures, according to U.S. Indo-Pacific Commander Admiral John C. Aquino, were in sharp contrast to Chinese President Xi Jinping's previous pledges that Beijing would not convert the man-made islands and disputed areas into military outposts. According to him, the measures were part of China displaying its military strength. We've seen the PRC's biggest military buildup since World War II over the last 20 years, Aquino told the Associated Press in an interview using the initials of China's official name. They've upgraded all their capabilities, and the area is becoming destabilized as a result of that accumulation of weaponry. Chinese authorities have made no quick reaction. Beijing argues that its military posture is only defensive, designed to safeguard what it calls its sovereign rights. However, after years of increased military spending, China now has the world's second largest defense budget, second only to the United States, and is rapidly modernizing its force with weapon systems such as the J-20 stealth fighter, hypersonic missiles, and 2 aircraft carriers, with a third under construction. Aquino talked with the AP while flying near Chinese-held outposts in the sprawly archipelago in the South China Sea, one of the world's most highly disputed territories. During the operation, Chinese callers repeatedly informed the P-8A Poseidon jet that it had unlawfully violated what they claimed was Chinese territory and demanded the pilot leave. The U.S. naval jet, however, ignored several warnings and continued its survey boldly in short but tense moments observed by 2 AP journalists brought aboard. "I am a sovereign immunity U.S. Navy aircraft conducting authorized military operations outside any coastline state's national airspace," a U.S. pilot radioed back to the Chinese. "These rights are protected by international law, and I am acting with proper consideration for the rights and obligations of all governments," he added. Navy Commanding Officer Joel Martinez, who commanded the crew of the P-8A Poseidon, claimed there had been an incident in which a Chinese plane went dangerously close to a U.S. aircraft in the disputed territory. According to him, the U.S. aircraft crew advised the Chinese to follow aviation safety laws. While flying near the Chinese-occupied reefs, the P-8A Poseidon saw multi-story structures, warehouses, hangars, seaports, runways, and radars. More than 40 boats could be spotted moored near Fiery Cross. Aquino said that the installation of missile arsenals, aircraft hangars, radar systems, and other military facilities on Mischief Reef, Subi Reef, and Fiery Cross looked to be done, but it remained to be seen if China would continue to build military infrastructure in other places. The objective of such islands is to extend the PRC's aggressive capacity beyond their continental coastlines, he said. They can fly fighters, bombers, and missile systems with all their offensive capabilities. He said that any military or civilian jet traveling over the disputed waterway might quickly come into contact with the Chinese island's missile system. So that's the danger that exists, and that's why the militarization of these islands is so alarming, he said. They endanger all countries operating in the neighborhood, as well as all international sea and airspace. China attempted to fortify its huge territorial claims over essentially the entire South China Sea about a decade ago by constructing island outposts on coral atolls. The United States replied by deploying warships through the area on so-called freedom of operational missions. The U.S. has no claims to international waterways or airspace, but has sent naval ships and planes for decades to police and encourage free movement. China consistently complains about any U.S. military intervention in the area. The Philippines, Vietnam, Malaysia, Taiwan, and Brunei, among others, claim all are part of the sea, across which about $5 trillion in products are moved each year. Despite China's assertiveness, Aquino believes that long-simmering territorial issues should be settled amicably, citing the Philippine government's successful attempt to submit its disputes with China to international arbitration in 2013 as a positive model. So that's all for today's video. We hope you liked it. Please let us know in the comment box. Make sure you like and share with our friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.